Okay, hi everybody. Welcome back to Jimmy's Neighborhood Bees. I'm Jimmy. Like to welcome you to the neighborhood. And today's video is almost going to be like a compilation of things that I just need to get done around this shop, because some of you may know I'm going to be incognito for about a month here. So I got some things I need to take care of in advance. So that's what this video is going to be about, plus tying up some loose ends and just whatever. Anyway, things that go on in the shed, out in the apiary for me. Let me get today's fortune, and then I'm going to kind of go more deep into what I got going on. Let's see, where are we at? Bookmark, here we go. That was the one I read last time. Okay. The smart thing is to prepare for the unexpected. The smart thing is to prepare for the unexpected. Why is that fortune coming up right now when it's like swarm season? Anyway, I hope I'm not expecting a swarm, but I need to be prepared. So having said that, the swarm trap is still up. It's been about, let's see, like 9 days. No activity whatsoever going on out there. So I'm just going to keep an eye on it every day. I got a fly flying around here, so you may hear it buzzing, but anyway. So that's that. What I'm going to do today, I bought a little kitchen scale, like I said in my last wax video when I was pouring the wax. So I'm going to weigh out a couple of these little wax ingots or whatever, but they're going to end up getting melted down, because part of today's video, I think I'm going to start preparing the other hives for residents, bees. I didn't order any kind of package because one, like I said, I'm not going to be here for the whole month of April. For the most part, I leave the second week of April, the first Monday of April. Is it? I don't know when I leave. No, I leave the second Monday in April 8th, and I won't be back until May 8th or something like that, May 6th, I think it is. Anyway, so I got some preparing to do out there, and in here as well. I've got some old, my XL frames with the brood and with comb on them. I want to scrape the ends, the edges, the bars off, so that when I put them in the hive and scooch them together, they'll butt nice and flush. I am going to prepare maybe one or two of those regular hives that are out in the apiary, and I may bait them as swarm traps with just a little lemongrass, a shop towel, and Ziploc bags. So I'm not going to use the swarm command on those. But what I want to do is be prepared if my hive swarms, which it shouldn't, but I'll be getting into it before that, my yellow hive that I'm in the process of moving. But I want to have, and if there's any other feral swarm out there that comes to my area, I want to be prepared and be able to catch them. So what I'll do is I'll prepare maybe two of the nukes that I have out there, the nuke size boxes that I have for to be able to catch a swarm. If I catch one while I'm gone, fine. They'll be able to live out there for those few weeks. And if not, no harm, no foul. When I get home, I'll clear everything out and see who's doing what with bees, if I don't have a swarm to move into those boxes. So I'm trying to hedge my bets, so to speak. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So let me bring you in and show you how much these little wax things weigh, and then I'll go on to my next item that I'm going to do. Oh, the shirt. This is a shirt. I've had it for a couple of years now. It's from Frederick Dunn, The Way to Be. Let's see. Let's see, The Way to Be. Frederick Dunn. But it says, if you can read this, we're about to discuss honeybees. And then Sharon always says, it doesn't matter. If somebody's talking to me, they're about to discuss honeybees. So anyway, thank you very much. Anyway, let me show you what these things weigh. Okay, this is just, I got it from Amazon. It's not sponsored, so I just want everybody to know that. But it was like Amazon Basics is the name. And it's already zeroed out. This is the latest one that I did. And it's right at 2 ounces. Let's see here. 57. So it's just 2 ounces. Okay. Let's try one of the older ones. That's at 1.6 ounces, 1.7. And then I did some of these round ones. 1.2 ounces. And we got just a solid ounce right there. And the moai probably don't matter, but we'll throw a moai up there and see. Half an ounce. So there you go. If you do the math, you average these out to 2 ounces. Let's see. I've got, how much wax do I have total? And so for a grand total of 15.7 ounces. $15.8 ounces. There you go. That's how much wax I've gotten from just from melting down old comb and whatnot that I've had. So okay, I moved the bees back here so far, and the only thing that's different is that they start their landing pattern back where they were initially, but they just come straight in now. So it's like a little bit more of a runway for them, but they're adjusting to it fine. Okay, what I have here is just a bunch of comb, old comb that I've used that needs to be scraped, the edges, just like, you know, when you scrape the edges here, and cleaned up to be ready to be used again. And if I need to make any repairs on any, I will. So let me knock this out. Okay, those scrapings from the frames, I caught them on this frame here, and I just stuck them in my bucket here. And of course they'd all get melted down later, as much as I could catch anyway. But it was the propolis and the any of the extra wax and things like that. It's all in the bucket. It'll all get melted and rendered down at a later date. And so now on to let's see what the apiary's looking like. Okay, Both of these hives are completely empty, and they're really no need to clean them. They've been closed up, clean. A couple of spider webs, but the bees don't mind that spider webs. What I'm gonna do is set both of them up for bees. I'm gonna set the 5-frame nuke here with my XL frames, and this is a 10-frame box with my XL frames. And I'll just have them put frames in them, be ready to go. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do with those frames. Some of the frames I just cleaned, plus some just brand new empty wax frames, empty foundation frames. Put them in here, so they might get two frames with comb, and the rest just foundation, pre-waxed. All right, let's set that up. Okay, I just wanted to show that once I got rid of the farmhouse bees, I've cleaned it out, and I just washed it, rinsed it with some bleachy water, and then I just rinsed it again. And I'm gonna leave it like this to let it dry for a day or two. And then I'll stand it back upright. I'll scrape the edges of the propolis so that the frames will slide fine. And I'll get this hive. I think I am gonna make maybe 1 or 2 adjustments, but then after that I'll get this hive back ready for operations. But that's where it's at now. Clean, empty, and almost waiting, almost ready. Not quite. The last thing I'm gonna do today is add some wax to these frames here. The lighter ones are like just regular, they've got regular wax on them. However, I like to add extra. The frames that I've redone, this one, it's already got extra wax on it. So I won't have to redo this one, but I'll probably add some to this. Yeah, but I need about 8, at least 8 of these frames, so I can finish up those 2 hives on that back row back there and close them up for the day. And then tomorrow I'll worry about the rest of them and let the farmhouse dry out as it is, laying on its side, and then that'll be it. So I'm gonna listen to music while I do this. I'll throw a time lapse maybe and let you see what, you know, just rolling it on. All right. Okay, everybody, I'm gonna wrap it up here. That's just like a bunch of junk that I got to do around the shop, around the apiary to get everything situated. I found a few more frames that had comb in them, so it's already boiling. I'm melting that down. I took all the wax that I had in here, so I'm gonna remelt that, but I'll probably use it right away. So I'm not gonna make the ingots. I'll use it to paint the frames that I've still got to do. Yeah, and that's about it. So still more preps, but I'll do some more tomorrow and the next day, and I'll move the hive again, and eventually get the yellow hive moved to where I want to keep it, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So that's it. I'm going to close this one out. I want to thank y'all for watching, tuning in. Those that subscribe, like, comments, if you share, all of that stuff is great. I want to thank you for it. And we'll see you on the next one. And like always, have fun with your bees.